I listened to this clip, had a response, and then I had some audio issues. I had to start over again, but I got a fresh pair of eyes. So I want to play this again, give my 2 cents, and we'll just see where we go from there. Dame had some words for Jay Z in this interview. This is just a small portion of it. Go to Art of Dialogue if y'all want to see the full interview. Hold on a minute.
He been funny dressing, and then he started growing branches. He turned into a tree. Pause. And now he's a bush. Pause. He went from a tree to a bush. That's the most interesting thing he's done is done funny hair. That's been classic. Those hairstyles are classic. But I think his friends should tease him a little. They'll keep him a little cooler. Because that would not be tolerated. None of that shit would have ever happened at Rockefeller. I wouldn't have let it. I would have been on the floor too hard. I would have been crying through the whole set with that hair. Like, you think when he walked in, oh, that shit is fly. Like, what was the reaction to that when he walked in the room? He was like, I'm going to give him the flower pot head. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to look like the dandelion, the flower. When you blow the flower and everything, I'm going to look like that. Pause. You feel no one's going to think it's a wig. Like, I don't understand the plotting behind that. So let's move on. I could do that.
To everybody else, it might be funny. I don't think there's anything humorous about it. First of all, if you over the age of 21 and you are using no diddy or you're using pause in your vocabulary, you need to grow up. We're adults. And before these words came out, you knew damn well that when a person was speaking on certain things, it had nothing to do with explicit and overly sexualizing a person's appendage. So when I use that word, I wonder, are you the ones that's thinking sexually like that? 2, all of this, it did what? Rockefeller does not exist anymore. Your business practices are the only thing that is being highlighted within this. Because when I listen to you talk about him, his hair, and all this other stuff, and you bring up how this would have never happened here, but guess what? It happened. Jay-Z taking shots at you, Kanye, and the rest of them. All of it childish. Kanye called the industry out. Orlando Brown has called the industry out. A number of adults that grew up in Hollywood have called the industry out for being dark, demonic, and any other word that you can affix with that, based on things that they've experienced. Maybe some of it is rage baiting, maybe some of it isn't. I can respect defending your brand. What I don't have much respect for is the back and forth that is basically fruitless, or it stems from not really wanting any type of resolve, but is used to monetize and market. Has nothing to do with, well, we are black men that's going back and forth with each other over whatever it is. That probably could be resolved if y'all sat down like men and hashed it out and removed the ego. That's not what I'm looking at here. So when I'm hearing you talk and I hear Jay-Z come out and do what he did, all I know is there's a lack of accountability on all of y'all. Say what you want about Drake, Dame, Jay-Z. At the end of the day, all of you had a rise and a fall. And the people you hung around, the things that you invested in, the way you treated people brought you to the table that you're at. So all of y'all doing what y'all doing against each other is a reflection of how you lived or once lived. I don't know how Kanye is moving right now. I don't know what side of the fence he stands on, but this was a waste unless you just trying to get more visibility on what you got going on now. What are you going back and forth with him for? I personally never thought any of y'all was friends. I'm talking about in the industry at all. I think all of y'all are just there for the money and for yourself. But y'all ain't really fuck with each other like that. If y'all had real love and respect for each other, y'all could have figured all this shit out a long time ago. And then maybe Rockefeller would still be here. Maybe a lot of these bridges wouldn't be burnt. So I just think this was counterproductive. The jokes and all that. What did it really do? I guess you got paid to do this interview, but how does this help you get out of that large debt that you in? Talk about that. Was he lying about your teeth falling out? Was he wrong? Haven't you been clapping at him for years? If his character is that fucked up, why are you associated with him this long? If these people are such horrible folks, why do y'all do business with them? Why did you ever do business with them? Is what I'm getting at. Y'all sound stupid. I don't know. Don't mind me.